He watches over everything we see into the water, into the truth, in your reflection. He lives in you.
The Lion Guard.
Episode review. Greetings, my fellow Pride Landers. I'm Brandon, the BAMBI Man, and welcome to Lion Guard episode reviews, where if it's Okapi-like awesome or Slugworth slimy, you see through it, I review it. Throughout this show so far, what kind of parenting have we seen? Well, we've seen lion parenting, cheetah parenting, and I guess technically hyena parenting, seeing as how Janja is as much a father figure to his own clan members as Guru was to his own gang in Roadside Romeo.
भागने का कोई फायदा इच नहीं है ना अपन को किधर से भी ढूंढ निकालेगा अपन लोग उससे बच नहीं पाएंगे.
God, I need to do a full review of this one day. But what happens when a young bird attempts to look after another winged child, let alone one that literally hatched out of an egg? Well, looks like we're gonna find out with the Lion Guard Season 2 episode, Ono and the Egg. Let's begin, shall we? So this episode starts out with everything seemingly chilled out during the Guard's patrol, until the group feels a rumble. What could it be? Obviously a Hyrax stampede, the most adorable display of animals marathon sprinting since the reign of the Bulldogs.
I wonder what's got them so upset.
That's one. It's a Harrier Hawk.
No doubt fresh off the set of Stuart Little 2. This she-hawk swoops down and grabs one of the fleeing Hyraxes, but Ono heads out and chases after her. The Guard follows the pursuit, and we're introduced to this bird named Kulinda, who is building a nest with an egg inside it when the hawk and Ono both zip right on past. I feel like this is important somehow, but I don't know why.
I'm so excited to eat you.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it! By the way, this hawk is named Mpishi, played by Carla Hall. She's one of the co-hosts on ABC's cooking/talk show, The Chew. Guess it's only fitting she plays a character who's obsessed with exotic eats. Ono manages to have Mpishi lose her sense of direction. My god, this egret is the man. Bestie saves the Hyrax, and the Guard questions why this carnivorous canary is hunting outside her own territory.
Pride lands are filled with delicacies you can't find anywhere else.
I mean, where else am I going to find those delicious blue-footed lombaxes this time of year? Don't look at me like that, those are totally real animals! The Guard think they've convinced Mpishi to head back to her home, not knowing she plans to remain in the Pride Lands. Kulinda decides to then drop her egg off at Ono's nest, I knew that was important, and the Guard decides to go and find Kulinda while Ono begrudgingly looks after the egg. You know, at the very least, the mother bird of this episode seems a lot more faithful to her own child and seems a lot kinder than the skunk-bag priest who produced the egg that Horton had to deal with.
I'm still on vacation.
Yeah, and still just as lazy.
Eve Capiza, screw that runaway Maisie. Wait. So while the Guard is off on a hammercop hunt, Ono begins the mighty task of egg-sitting.
I hope no one sees me like this.
Not to worry, buddy, your dignity remains intact. Plus, I think your birdie buddies are too busy chatting it up at the watering hole. Little known fact is that egrets are quite the conversationalists. Though that's common knowledge, really. Meanwhile, the Guard is walking through a rainstorm when they happen upon a flood of the chocolate pool from Willy Wonka, and they rush to save a group of hares from being consumed by it. Because they're liberated forever, muddied up never! Mpishi flies in to snatch one of the bunnies for supper, but she soon realizes the Lion Guard is here and she heads out to eat something not being protected in the Pride Lands at the moment. We then cut back to Ono, who is now tasked with looking after the hatchling hammercop who's come out of her shell. Haha, no, just no. Meanwhile, on Hares of the Hill...
It's too scary out there. Can't you just let us hide?
I take it this bunny is visiting from the old country, I guess. Bunga uses his stink to get them out of there, and Kion rushes back into the hazardous muck, saving the old country hare's sister.
You okay, Kion?
Sure. Wouldn't want to do that again, though.
Yeah, send Tifu and Zuri in next time. Oh, I'm not saying during a mudslide. I'm not crazy, but just send them into wet mud after a mudslide has passed. Let them get their paws dirty for a change. That's all I'm saying. While Ono is getting himself into a prickly situation with the bird baby, the guard finds Kulinda's nest. Bunga climbs up and manages to inspect the place.
Target is sighted and it's slimy yet satisfying.
Kulinda returns and both her and the guard explain their situations.
My nest wasn't ready yet. There. Now it's perfect. But now I can't wait to bring my egg back home.
I just came to get you and walk you back to your egg.
Oh, what a relief.
Let's go. Bunga? Coming!
Bunga strangely reminds me of Joey Tribbiani. He can be ready to act, but when he's concentrated on food, you let him eat his food. Even though technically he's stealing someone else's food at the moment, but say it with me.
Honey Badger don't care!
I have taught you well. Speaking of well, that's how the guard thinks Ono is doing. Spoiler alert, he and the baby could be a lot better.
We're going back to my nest to wait for your mom, and that's final. Great. Now you're tired. That's okay. You can lean on me if you want.
Well, that's just sweet. Seems Mpishi has met a member of the vulture clan, Mwoga, as the two of them decide to team up to hunt down their most favorite thing in the entire savannah. Can you guess what that is? The guard then arrives as the baby leaves Ono's side to cling to her real mother.
It's my baby!
What'd you call it?
The baby. Her baby.
Hapana! I'm so confused!
Oh no, thank you so much for watching her.
It was nothing, really. Stop watching her for 1 second and she's gone. Isn't that right, little?
My baby!
I did say egrets love to chat, didn't I? The baby starts to head over a waterfall, only to be grabbed by Mpishi, who is not about to exit the land without sinking her teeth into something that has the Pride Land stench on it, I don't know. But she then tosses said baby to Mwoga, who Bunga tactfully weighs down. Mwoga then tosses the baby to Mpishi, who gets tackled by Ono, only for the baby to land on Kulinda, who sat by a rat who ate near a bat and lived in a house that Jack built. Now give kudos, that's a clever way to defeat someone.
For the last time, Hawk, leave the Pride Lands.
Not today, Zerg. I mean, Ono. Dang it, I almost had it. Mpishi does finally leave, much to Ono's amusement, and we find out what Kulinda decided to name her kid.
I want to name my baby after you. The baby's a girl, so I'm naming her Ona.
Ona. Sounds rather French to me. I like it. Overall, this episode was really sweet. The comedy was decent, the new characters were fun, and, well, the premise centers around Brick from the middle looking after a baby. What's not to like? Can't really think of anything more I can say other than that I really recommend this episode. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to go see a fly race between Runaway Maisie and Coco from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I'll let you take a guess as to who I'm rooting for.
Rally, I will.
Boy, you ain't kidding, sweetheart. Until next time, I'm Brandon, the BAMBI Man, reminding you to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time in the Pride Lands. Oh, by the way, it was the egg that came first, not the chicken. See you guys later.
Motherhood's for life, it's not something in which you dabble. For machines not built to last, our luck is only techno-babble. Mother knows what's necessary, cause she always pays attention. That's why they say necessity's the mother of invention. Now I got you on the run. Technology zero, Mother Nature one.
An elephant faithful 100%.
Affirmative.
I concur to that statement as well, dude. What about you? Awesome.
Aw, what a cute little bird. Okay, maybe not so little.